Welcome to the Life of Hair. My name's James Atkinson, and in this week's episode I'm bringing to you something that some of the hair cutting purists out there will find a bit controversial, but I quite like using clippers to cut women's hair with. Outlines, graduated bobs, all sorts of things like that. So in this video I'm going to talk about how I utilize clippers to create feminine shapes. We're cutting the graduated A-line bob in this particular video, using a carving technique, and it's really quick, it's really simple, it looks scary, and I appreciate I've cut it on a mannequin head, not a client, and some of you are going to say, James, I'd love it if you cut it on a real person, and I will at some point when I have the time, but I'm here just to inspire you to try something new, something different, and think outside of your comfort zones. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, then share it with your friends, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, but most of all, chat to me in the comments. Any videos you'd like me to make, I will happily make you. I'm currently going through the list of things that people have requested. So in the subsequent weeks, if you've requested something, it is coming. I've got a pretty long list of things to go through. This was requested by a friend of mine who doesn't really use clippers in any way, shape or form, and I really wanted her to see that you could use them in not just the clippering with gents hair format. This is a great technique for creating a little bit of graduation or a lot of graduation. You can really go for it and carve in strong graduated shapes, or you can use it very gently and just create a very soft bevel like you see here. One of the things about cutting graduation with scissors is once you've cut your guideline, you are committed to following that shape through to the end. Whereas with this, you can take off a very small amount and keep working it down until you get to the desired shape that you and your client are happy with. I particularly like doing this for clients that aren't sure about the end result. The trick to this is just to keep working at it, taking very small amounts of hair off each time you go past the shape. And in this instance, I've cut a diagonal line that travels from back to front that gives it a very nice soft A-line finish. It's an incredibly easy technique to master. It just seems scary in the beginning, but once you've got your head around it, you'll be hooked. I know that those Vidal Sassoon purists out there will be rolling in their graves, but we have to remember, guys, that there are tools there for a reason, and we can always change the way we do things. I point cut the outline with scissors just to give it that slightly softer lived-in look so it doesn't look too clippered. This has given us a beautiful traditional graduation, and I am absolutely in love with clippering graduation at the moment. Now, one thing that we can also do with clippers is that we can tweak the shape. If we look at the right hand side of the head here, it is slightly flatter than the left hand side. That is because I have used the technique that you are seeing right now on that right hand side. And it is exactly the same technique that we used on the back. This means that the graduation will continue around the head from the back to the front, giving us a slightly slimmer, flatter profile from the back and the sides. This is very nice on very thick hair. As you can see there, we've got a beautiful slim profile shape back to front now. But this isn't recommended on finer hair types. And there we have it all finished. Really simple, really quick, easy to use technique. One that requires practice, I appreciate, and one that makes you wicked using clippers, gives you real control. I recently did this at the last Hair Club live event on stage, got 10 minutes to present, and I did a full graduated A-line bob in under 10 minutes. And I think it's one of those things that some clients will love, some clients would hate. Some people want that scissor, kind of vibe in the hair, but it does create, or it does give you the opportunity to create shapes that you just can't create with scissors. So it's just another tool to add to your kit. And if you like this, then give it a thumbs up. And if you're not sure about it, then leave me a comment and I'd love to discuss your thoughts. And I'll see you again next Sunday for another episode of The Life of Hair.